hope it's recording. Okay. Hi. I am Maggie Robertson. I am in your EDF 2085 Section 2 at 9:40, and this is my final video summary reflection video. The two schools I was at is Odessa Elementary and Carwise Middle School. Both of them were really organized, well kept. Odessa was a little bit more boring than Carwise, but still a nice school. Both of the neighborhoods were like middle class. Once again, I think, Odessa was kind of in the middle of nowhere, right off of a highway. There was literally no houses around. It was the only thing on the street. Carwise was in the, dropped right in the middle of a residential neighborhood. The two teachers from Carwise Middle School were complete opposites. One was a man, one was a woman. The man was pretty laid back, calm. The woman was really intense. And the teacher at Odessa Elementary was absolutely brilliant. One of the quotes from her actually was, she told me to set high standards and expectations from the beginning, and your students will never have to and you'll never have to repeat yourself to your students. I thought that was pretty interesting. Wow, well, I think that the most important thing to learn about these observations is that you can't go in expecting anything. Every class that you'll have will be different. The students and the teacher and the parents and the learning abilities or the learning disabilities, everything will be completely different. So I think it's important to have an open mind in going in to these kinds of classrooms. You know, especially with elementary, these kids, you need to have an open mind and, you know, think that you have to have confidence in yourself, that you can have confidence in the kids. And I think that's what's the most important thing about teaching and being able to be a diverse teacher. That my topic question was, were all children being offered equal or fair opportunities to learn, and how can you tell? Well, at the elementary school that I was at, there was 3 children that 2 of them were severe ESOL and one of them was like ESOL but less than the other 2. And there was a teacher that came in and worked with them for like the math lessons that they did and the reading lessons. And you know, it just the woman came into the room and she helped them with their assignments, and it really, you know, they could continue with the lesson as the class instead of, you know, having to teach them completely different lessons. And I thought that was really cool that they could be able to learn the same things as everybody else, yet have the help that they needed, and it was available to them right away. At the middle school that I was at, it was kind of crazy. The civics class taught by the male teacher, he was kind of boring. There wasn't anything that stood out to me that was particularly diverse. But in the math class, the woman teacher that I observed, there was a girl with a disability in a wheelchair, and she was really smart. But you know, she couldn't really write by herself, and she had a lady that came in with her and helped her write and, you know, make sure she was on task and all that kind of stuff. So I thought that was really interesting that she had someone to help her, you know, navigate through the classes and help her just with basic tasks that everyone, you know, kind of takes advantage of the fact that they can do without any help. What I learned about teaching a diverse group is that, like I said before, you have to go in with an open mind, and you have to be open about trying new things to be able to help your kids, because that's ultimately the most important thing.